Okay, so I haven't even started playing with my new dies yet, and I'm looking at the packaging and I'm knowing it can't stay in there. So I'm going to make little pocket envelopes for them to go into. I know I can order clear ones, but I'm being impatient and I don't want to wait. And I have cardstock, so I figured I could come up with something on my own. So I'm just using the Recollections cardstock, and so this one, I had the measurements forgot from earlier. This measures 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I'm going to have to do a folded flap to glue to there. So I'm going to cut it to 8.5, 8 3/4. So on the 11-inch side, I'm cutting it to 8 3/4. Now I still can't decide if I want an open top or if I want a flap for it to close. Trying to figure out how tall I'm going to make it. I'm going to go with 6 1/4. And I have my scoreboard. So I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to score it at 8 1/2. And I did not think about how the bottom will close. Okay. I'm going to jot down this information because my memory is horrible. So that was 6 1/4 by 8 3/4. And we scored at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. Why did I say it was 8 3/4? Oh, it's 8 1/2. Okay, and then I'm actually going to trim off I'm going to trim 3/8 of an inch off the bottom of the left side when that scored piece is there. So if we have that, we're going to trim off this part. So you see that's our sheet of paper. It's scored at 4 1/4, and score it again at 8.5, and we're going to trim off 3/8 of an inch off the bottom of this side. I don't know why I felt the need to turn it. One, two, three. So I'm scoring at about 3/4 of an inch up from the bottom, but that would make it 5 7/8 when you have it lined up to there. And then I have decided to go with the original plan, and that is to cut off the bottom of the left side. So I'm going to put this in the paper trimmer, and I'm going to cut up as far as that 4 1/4 score line. And then, just because it's easier, I'm going to take my scissors and cut that. And then where these two score lines meet, I'm going to cut at an angle. So like that, and like that. I'm going to angle that one, and that one. Okay, I'm going to go through that again because I changed my mind a lot. So, Recollections cardstock. It's an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. On the 11-inch side, we are going to cut it at 8 3/4. Then we're going to turn it and cut at 6 1/4. Now, on our scoreboard, we're going to have it the long ways, so 8 3/4 is going up along the top. We are going to find our little scoring tool. Where? I'm not sure. Here it is. So we're going to score it at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. Then, oh, we need to score again. And then along the bottom, so this is the 8 1/2 score mark. We're going to turn it so that is up top, and we're going to score our paper at 5 7/8. And I know you may not even need this because maybe you're going to go buy the plastic ones, but just in case you want to make one, I mean, you may see these dies and say, I want them, and then you may want to make some yourself to store yours. So then we're going to take it to the paper trimmer, and our 8 1/2 score mark is at the top. So we are going to trim off the 3/8 of an inch off the left side. So we're cutting right up to that 4 1/4 score line. And then I'm just cutting it at that mentioned score line, and I'm going to angle that, just angling all the flaps. So this is going to go folded. I am not taping it yet. I'm just adding the tape. Oh, skinny enough. I don't know if I have one skinnier. I feel like I should. Oh, I do. I have a super skinny one. Okay. And I think so along the back, I'm going to, I got a new punch for Christmas. Oh, here it is. It's a little notch punch. So roughly in the center, I'm not too concerned if I'm not right on. I'm going to call this the back of my envelope. So I'm going to punch a notch so when it's closed, you know, you can grab it easier. But before I do, I thought it would be nice if we were able to see a part of the die. Like, I do plan on labeling the name of the die, but I may not remember, like, by the name of it, what it looks like. So I'm going to create a window, and I'm going to use the packaging that the die came in to cover the window. So I don't want the window the full size of the die. I'm going to go in, let me see. I'll measure on the inside so you can't see my pencil lines. I think I'll go in about 1/2 inch on each side. And maybe a full inch from the bottom. And maybe make the window about 3.5. My ruler actually has a divot, like it goes in. But it's not good for drawing straight lines. Okay, so I'm going to cut out that window. I'm moving the blade up somewhere in the middle so I don't have to go in an area where I don't want to cut. So maybe next time, don't fold it until we've cut our window. So I'm just cutting up to that line that I drew. My blade needs to be replaced. So then I'm going to take this packaging, I can actually snip it because I don't need it the full size. Now I'm cutting it bigger than the window because I want to add tape around the window to adhere the packaging. I know that's going to be hard to see on camera. Just trying to see if I have enough room to add the bigger tape. I haven't tried to pick tape off the backing of double-sided tape. I haven't tried picking any off since I've cut my nails for guitar. This could be fun. Though this one's a bit longer because I don't use this side. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Mean to do that. Frigadig. Boy. Get it right the first time. And I did not. I have a rumple in mine. Which is bugging me. I really thought taking off that tape would be hard. Why are you doing this at the time? See? Now I'm going to use my label maker and I'm going to put the information up here. Okay, nothing fancy, but it is done, and it'll be easier to just flip through. I don't know, I just feel better with them being in here. So it turns out that this bubbly, my label maker tape is old, so it's not sticking. The bubbly die is actually bigger than these background ones. I didn't realize it until I went to fit one in there and it didn't work. So anyway, I found the names of the dies, and I will have links below in the video. Okay, so this one is called Leaves Pattern Background, and they come out really easily. And they go in easily. This is Curled Leaf and Flower. And I love that I like that I put the window in there so I can see it. This one is Multiple Leaves. I'll take that out because I didn't take that one out of the packaging. There's a lot of detail in here. And that's just a magnetic sheet. It's actually an adhesive back, but I left it on there. This one, okay, this one I have two, and again I put it on a magnetic sheet. So this one is called Leaves Decor Corner, and this one is Arc Flourish Flowers Frame. And this one is Background Bubbly. And I didn't make an envelope for these because I'm still not sure what I'm doing with these. And I clicked the link, and it is a 2 sets for, like, you get both of the dies, and I think it was like, this is Canadian. I'm pretty sure it's Canadian. $9.49 or something for like 2 of these. And like I said, they are not small. And the name of this set is Hollow Grids. And I'm just, like, I was excited when I was getting this one because I know I'm gonna love it. So that I'm getting this one as well, that just blows my mind. And I know I'm gonna love that one as well. Can't wait. So now I am going to get ready and cut some out.